people gotta know when it's a time to, and a place to joke and be serious and like, you know, like my man Irv is in the hospital right now and you making jokes on Instagram, but you want people to sympathize with you because you got 9 times. It don't make sense to me, bro. Like, shit is not a game, it's not a joke, man. People really love Irv, man, so.
Irv and Ja was like, nah, we ain't squashing. Yeah, I swore I had it. Like, I don't want to put it on 50, but I think 50 was almost like, yo, Joe, whatever you want to do. So I had that. And then when I went to them, they was like, that, this, that. Do I recommend for beef to be 20, 30 years? I think that's dumb.
Y'all, there's the burning question on everyone's mind right now is, would 50 Cent even be the same savage we know and love if he wasn't out here ruthlessly dragging his enemies every chance he gets? Here's the piping hot tea. While heartfelt condolences have been flooding in after the devastating news of VB Gotti's passing, our boy 50 Cent couldn't even wait for things to settle before pulling one of the pettiest moves we've seen yet. I mean, he really went there, making fun of someone who just passed away. But hold on to your seats because Ja Rule is absolutely furious and coming in hot with all the drama since 50 might have crossed a line this time that he can't uncross. Let me tell you something, and this is just between us, Ja Rule better pray he doesn't pass away before 50 Cent because, honey, if this is how 50 treats Irv Gotti's memory, can you even imagine the absolute circus he'd create for Ja? Because let's be real, 50 Cent has never, ever played around when it comes to the pure, unadulterated hatred he has for his enemies. When the news first broke about Irv being in the hospital, fighting for his life in a deadly coma, before anyone could even process what was happening, what does 50 do? He hops right onto Instagram with the most savage comment imaginable. Damn, I wanted him to see my new shows ya. Classic 50, right? And get this, it was actually because of him that most people even found out that Irv wasn't doing well.
You and 50 have been beefing for like over 15 years. Do you think that, this is ever gonna get squashed?
No.
Oh, wow. Keep it real.
That was fast. I can never see myself being around somebody who just been hating on me for all of these years and thinking I would feel uncomfortable. Like I'm like a stand-up guy.
Now, let me spill some historical tea for those who might not know the full story. Back in March 2000, and this is where things get really intense, 50 Cent got into this nasty altercation with Murder Inc. One of their rappers, Black Child, ended up stabbing him. But wait, it gets worse. Just a few months later, and this is absolutely shocking, 50 Cent was shot 9 times while just sitting in front of his grandmother's house in Queens. When the authorities investigated, they discovered something truly sinister. Murder Inc. members had actually plotted to take 50 out, and he barely made it out alive. And here's the most cruel part. Irv actually had the audacity to laugh about it and never bothered denying rumors that he helped those who wanted to end 50's life.
Maybe the devil, maybe Satan saved him. Because he's a great engine of chaos. I don't think God would save somebody who moves like that. I don't think God would save somebody who disrespects his own family and is just everything you think of 50 is just negative. He's just an engine of negativity, beef, chaos.
The situation got so incredibly dangerous and out of control that by 2002, law enforcement had to step in and issue an actual order of protection to keep 50 safe from Irv, Gotti, and Ja Rule. Can you believe it? But that's not even the worst part. Irv Gotti openly admitted, without an ounce of shame, that he used his industry connections to block 50 from getting major record deals. He would literally go around telling people not to do business with 50 if they wanted to stay in his good graces.
The other thing that I would probably tell young DJ Irv is, let Atlantic Records sign 50 Cent. Because I blocked it until he fell into M and Dre's lap.
Damn, are you serious?
Yeah, labels would call me, and I was so hot with, I was just the hottest thing. So I'd be like, yo, if you with him, I ain't fucking with you. And they be like, we ain't fucking with him then, Gotti, forget it. So I should have let some of them as labels, or not labels, but just not labels with M and Dre behind them.
Exactly.
He had a deal with Sony before. He wasn't moving like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll block that into a dream situation.
When all this came to light, 50 Cent didn't hold back one bit. He came out swinging, saying, "Now everyone knows why I act the way I act. These sucker-ass ninjas be out here working against you instead of working on their own. Now look at them all effed up." But the drama didn't stop there. When 50 found out that Irv was still talking trash about him during his Breakfast Club interview, he absolutely exploded. He fired back with, "You think people can't see you, soft earth? You say you beat the feds? No, you never did nothing, you punk. I will slap the out of you and you will say, thanks, may I have another LOL." And darling, 50 is still keeping that same energy, refusing to back down even while social media is absolutely dragging him for disrespecting someone who just passed away. Word on the street is that Ja Rule is absolutely livid and is desperately hoping 50 stops before this whole situation explodes into something much bigger and much messier. Because here's the thing, it's one thing to go after each other when everyone's alive and well, but 50 Cent has been practically celebrating since the moment he heard Irv was in the hospital and continued his disrespect even after Irv passed away. The beef between Ja Rule and 50 Cent is literally legendary. It's been going on for so long that someone actually said, "The day 50 and J and the is the day racism will vanish." I mean, can you even?
You talking about 50 beat up Ja Rule in Atlanta?
Crazy. He said, hold on, go back to that part.
What happened, man?
50 beat up Ja Rule in Atlanta. Like, he was there. Rest in peace to Chaz. I know 50 ain't really like that. Many man, Slim switch sides on me. I'm just truthful, like real street shit. But tell y'all, cause y'all a street show, that's what I'm doing. But, like, Ja Rule and them, we there, Chaz there. Chaz like, go in the hotel, yeah, it was so good. All right, cool. Ja Rule there. This is after 50 got married. I don't believe you. Black Child and them there. Nigga, Fifth KO'd that.
Let me tell you, these two are like oil and water. They absolutely cannot see eye to eye on anything. And they've gone to incredible lengths just to spite each other. 50 is actually the reason Rule's career took a nosedive back in 2003, and he managed to turn him into a walking meme. Get this, 50 Cent was so petty, he actually went and bought 200 front row seats at Ja Rule's concert just to leave them empty during his performance. The shade of it all.
One nice thing about Ja Rule.
Oh, he's alive.
So when 50 pulled this latest stunt, it was like pouring a gallon of salt into an already massive wound, showing Ja Rule that this man has absolutely zero interest in making peace, whether you're alive or dead. According to Rule, the fact that 50 is still playing these games at his age just shows how bitter and twisted he really is. And honey, Rule believes 50's going to get what's coming to him eventually, because his hands aren't exactly clean either, and karma, she always comes collecting one way or another. The internet is absolutely divided on this whole mess. Some people are saying, if 50 Cent was on life support trust and believe a Gotti J ruling them would be doing worst RN. Others are trying to be more understanding. Y'all do know IR got he wanted 50 dead right L. That wasn't no music beef, those sides actively engaged in physical warfare LOL, so if 50 wants to dance on his grave, I understand, I don't condone it, but I get it. But then there are those who are just over it all. I know y'all think this funny, but at one point, do you realize 50 really is a horrible person at the age of 50? This ain't trolling this man miserable. The truth is, 50 Cent seems like he's never going to grow up, and because of his position and success, he probably never has to. So darlings, whose side are you on in this never-ending saga? Because this tea is piping hot and doesn't seem to be cooling down anytime soon. Share your thoughts in the comments and click on the next video for more juicy drama.